Hey everyone! Let's talk about compliance risk assessment and keeping up with regulatory change. It's more exciting than it sounds, I promise. Here's the deal. Regulations aren't set in stone. They're constantly shifting, and guess what? Regulators are shifting too. They're moving away from that cookie-cutter approach to compliance because businesses are so diverse. What works for one might not work for another. So how do you stay ahead of the curve and make compliance risk assessments work for you? All right, so what exactly is a compliance risk assessment? Think of it like a checkup for your business, but instead of your health, we're talking about how well you're staying in line with all the rules and regulations out there. It's all about identifying the risks that could trip you up when it comes to compliance. Are there gaps in how you're meeting regulations? Are there new laws or rules coming up that could throw a wrench in your operations? A compliance risk assessment helps you figure all of that out. Compliance risk assessments are essential because they provide a tailored approach to managing compliance and regular risks. A holistic risk assessment is the cornerstone of any compliance initiative. It involves analyzing your company's compliance landscape by asking key questions about operations and applicable regulations, setting the stage for a comprehensive strategy. To conduct a robust compliance risk assessment, consider the who, what, where, when, and how. Identify stakeholders, define regulatory requirements, consider geographical nuances, and evaluate methodologies for efficient risk management. Begin your compliance risk assessment by defining its scope. Identify the business units and processes to be assessed, ensuring a targeted evaluation. Engage with key personnel to understand workflows and their intersection with compliance programs. Assess your organization's current compliance state by examining existing controls and practices. Evaluate the effectiveness of internal policies and technological solutions, ensuring alignment with regulatory requirements and identifying areas for improvement. Map potential risk contact points by identifying operations that could violate regulations. Evaluate key processes and transactions for alignment with regulatory requirements. Determine and prioritize compliance enhancement measures. Rank gaps in terms of risk criticality and resources required, focusing on high-risk areas first. Identify projects that will generate the most compliance benefits for your company. Update your compliance risk assessment periodically. Regular updates ensure that your risk assessment remains current, adapting to changes such as new regulations, market shifts, and organizational developments. Thank you for watching. With Centraleyes, you can streamline your compliance risk assessment process, gaining real-time insights and enhancing visibility into your compliance landscape. Start your journey with Centraleyes today and exceed your compliance expectations.